guys, AllyZieMage here. I did not fall off the face of the earth. I have some videos in the works right now. One I just filmed, another one I'm thinking about filming. I got some game things that was going to come out once I start getting energy and motivation. Yeah. But today, we're going to talk about YouTube versus college, or higher education in general. Like trade schools, also included in this title. But basically, there's been an unsurprising uptick in young people wanting to do YouTube as a full-time career without any backup plan. And while this isn't impossible, it's highly unlikely. I'm not going to bore you with the facts of the statistics of, oh, 1 in X people actually make money on YouTube, and 1 in X of those people actually make enough to support themselves in X city. Well, those are fun statistics and analyses. I don't know. It's not something that actually sticks home with anyone, I don't think, because everyone's just like, oh, but I'll be that 1 in that X number. Especially in this day and age when you say 1 in a million, statistically, that's not a lot. There's 7 billion, is there 7 billion? How many people on Earth? 7.4 billion. And if we want to divide that by a million, I could probably do this in my head, but you know, I don't want to. Divided by 1 million. That's 7,442 people. So when you say 1 in a million people will succeed, that's 7,442 people. So there's an uptake of young people wanting to become YouTubers as a full-time profession without a backup plan, as I said approximately 1 minute ago. And well, again, this isn't impossible, this isn't highly unlikely. It's definitely more than 1 in a million. I'd say 1 in a million people on YouTube do succeed, but it's also higher than that number. It's still a bet that not many people have the luxury to actually enact upon. It's one of those things that it would be better to get a degree and then not use it than to not get a degree, realize 4 years down the line when you would have had that degree, things still aren't going anywhere. And then from there, trying to figure out what to do. There's also, this doesn't apply just to YouTube. This applies to Twitch. This applies to any streaming platform, any social media that you're wanting to try and put yourself into as a profession. And there's a lot of training that goes into things like this. It's not something simple of like, oh, I'm just going to post a video and boom, everyone will love me. That was 2005 YouTube. I was 8 when that was possible. And if I was actually a popular YouTuber, I could say, those of you watching me right now are 8. And it's going to be so much harder still. But I'm not popular. I'm pretty sure like my demographic of viewers is between like 20 and 30. It's one of those things that it just kind of comes down to being prepared to fail, which is an important life lesson to learn in general, because there's not a lot of things that will just work out for you. There's not a lot of things that you're going to hope to do and put a lot of hope and effort into and succeed. While that is possible, it's not always 100% possible or likely. For example, the research I'm doing right now, it's like a 0.1 at best chance that we're going to succeed on this, where everyone has failed for the past 48 years. But hey, we'll contribute to science either way. But with something like YouTube, are you contributing even if you fail? Yes, because you're making yourself happy. Because generally people who choose to do YouTube have some creativity or passion, creative passion, there we go, the words are what I was wanting, that they want to share with the world. So even if those videos don't succeed, they have had a hobby that's made them happy during that time. Therefore, while yes, you failed in the full goal of becoming a YouTuber, you have succeeded in a small goal. However, it's good to have that backup plan. And yes, you can get a job without having a college degree, as I discussed in a previous video, or even a trade certificate, as I discussed in a previous video. But it tends to help. So, I would like to reference another YouTuber named Domix, 2 syllables. His name is 3 syllables, but his YouTube name is 2 syllables. He is an animator from Canada. But he did go to school as an architecture for that degree. He got his bachelor's in it and never used it. He's been doing YouTube since then. And sometime in there is when he started. And he's doing really well now. But he has that degree. I'm pretty sure in a video he says that he's happy that he has that degree. Because if for some reason his YouTube channel starts to fail, or he decides that he doesn't want to do YouTube anymore, that's not his passion anymore, he has something to fall back on. Yes, it'll be a little outdated. He'll probably have to do a little bit more training to be able to get back to those good positions and compete with the younger generation of people who recently got that degree. But he wouldn't be completely out of luck. Same goes for me. Let's say that my channel just randomly goes up in flames. No, not up in flames. Goes up in like a roaring volcano of awesome, and I suddenly have 1 million subscribers. Woo! 1, I would die. 2, I wouldn't necessarily need my degree, but I feel like I'm someone that would follow down the path of Simply Not Logical. She has a YouTube channel. She's at 6 million subscribers, and she has a full-time job as a data analyst for crime statistics in Canada. She keeps that full-time job despite having such a well-off channel, and she puts that money from her channel towards other means. Like, she's doing a scholarship giveaway right now for Canadian students that are in university that she'll pay a semester of tuition. I think when it comes to wanting to become a full-time YouTuber, you can start young. You can start in high school where you don't have a worry. And by the time that gets to being 16, 17, start looking at it as a best case scenario. It'd be great if it happened. It'd be great to put all of your effort into it. I'm not discouraging you from doing so. It's important to follow hobbies and passions. But keep a solid backup plan. It's not bad to have a backup plan. It's not admitting failure to have a backup plan. It's being smart. So, yeah. Some random advice that I just came out with from watching that video. Thanks Simply Not Logical for the idea. Anyways, hope this helped if you were trying to decide down the YouTube or career path. But anyways, have yourself a magical day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.